This is the Ben Lemos Show. Your game, your stories, your show.
Welcome to the Ben Lemos Show. And today, I'm with my co-host right now.
Hello, everyone.
You wanna
I'm
introduce
Dom. I'm helping Ben today, and we're going to have a great episode.
Yeah. All right. So, to start, we have some breaking news. Bam Adebayo just broke Kobe Bryant's previous record that was set in 2006.
Well, it's a great accomplishment for Bam. You know, second all-time in scoring for a single game, only to Wilt Chamberlain's 100.
Yes.
And I think for Bam, I think this is I wouldn't say like a major accomplishment, but something that he can definitely like take into his career and kind of, you know, a lot of people that, I mean, the scoring numbers have always kind of been there over time. Especially the last couple of years where people are in the high 60s, like lower 70s. But I think it's
like Devin Booker hitting his 70.
Yes.
Yes. I have a couple of questions that I could ask you, if you're okay with that. Bam Adebayo, do you think he alone will go in the Hall of Fame? Just for that reason. For beating Kobe Bryant's record. Do you think it's possible?
Probably not for that reason, but I think overall, maybe after his career is done, he could make it, but probably not under that. Because I mean, there's been guys who's dropped like 50 and 60 points that are, you know, not the best players overall.
I mean, isn't he 27 right now? Yeah, so he still has a lot of time to improve and get better. But what much can you do when you score 80 against a team? So. But do you think like he would be like called like a GOAT if he gets to that like Hall of Fame, or would he just be a Hall of Famer?
Probably just a Hall of Famer, since you got to be like more like consistent and dominant over time. Like any game, like one game, like I mean somebody like Wemby could have like a 70-point like triple double or something like crazy like Russell Westbrook right back in his prime. So it's like I think like he has to show like a dominance over a period of time and not just like one game, especially a game that there was a lot of free throws that he took. Exactly. So that kind of lowers the
Bam Adebayo the way he won the game, it was against the Washington Wizards, which isn't the greatest team in the world. They're only 12th in the Eastern Conference. So, and that record was set on March 10th with the final score of 150 to 129. But do you think that he could hit this milestone against another different team?
I mean, anything is like possible. Like, so he could do it against another team, but I think a game like this is like kind of like a once in a lifetime kind of thing. Just because these games don't come around a lot, especially because other players might be scoring more in other games, or you know he might be getting more like rebounds, assists, like hustle plays, than just scoring like 80 points. And also like he had 43 free throws attempted, which is like an insane amount and really doesn't happen in like few games. So I think this is kind of like like an outlier in the data sample.
Yes. But do you think there's going to be another successor to Bam Adebayo, like another person to break his record?
It's going to be very difficult, but there's a possibility because Bam also shot like under 50%, so he could actually hit if he was 7 of 22 from the free throw line or 3-point line, which means that if his percentages had gone up, he could have even hit like in the 90s point range wise, and even if he went like crazy,
he could have still kept scoring.
Yeah, or if he had made say half, just say he hit half his threes. If he was 11 of 22, that's 12. That's So if he had
because
7,
his 3-point stats wasn't the greatest. Like
that means he would have had 12 more points. That means he would have scored 95 points, meaning. And he was 36 of 43. That means he missed 7 free throws too.
Yeah.
Meaning, if he hits 5 more free throws and he had half his threes, he would have had 100 points. No, wait. 5.
I think
he would have hit. He would have hit 100 points.
I think it's a good time to show this photo. It's of Bam Adebayo holding up the 83. See, This photo was also done by Jason Tatum when he hit his record. What was it? How many points did he score?
Maybe in the 60s. I don't think it wasn't anything close to this.
But he did. I remember he held up a sign. But this is in homage of Wilt Chamberlain hitting the 100 mark, which is just funny to see because you don't see normally that ability to like for somebody to just write on the piece of paper and hold it up and stuff. So anyways, another person that I saw that could have also hit the record in the future is Tyrese Maxey. I know he's a point guard and he's not that tall and stuff but he's very quick and he's agile and he's seems like he can get to that point in the future. Do you think that would be a good pick to get like in the 80s?
I could see like a point guard just because they have the ball a lot of the time, or a ball dominant player like a Luka or maybe like Anthony Edwards or something like that. He just goes like crazy one game. It definitely has to be a ball dominant player because players that don't have the ball as much, obviously, it's harder to score, and you know it's probably going to be not like a playoff game. It's going to be like a random like regular season game that doesn't mean like that much. Probably against a bad team that like is not fighting for anything.
If this record was set in the playoffs, that his name Bam Adebayo would be known across the globe. I believe in that. Like because if it was say like game 1 of the finals, he drops 80 something on the Celtics, like that would be nasty work. But finally, do you think like with all the reactions people have had on the social media, because we're filming this currently the day after it happened. After looking at the social media, do you think the reactions were fair towards him for the way he got it with like all the free throws and the calls, and like do you think that was fair?
I think like he did it, so you got to applaud him, but like you can have some conversations about like how many free throws.
Because but there's so much history of like people just being biased towards the refs, hating the refs, like having problems with the referees. So it's going to come right after the game. They're going to say they're going to make up excuses. All of the Washington fan base is going to be like that was rigged and stuff. But obviously, that they're a lower style of team. Like they're not highly skilled. So which hopefully in the future they will have that chance to be in the top seeded standings. But currently, the Heat are standing at, I believe, 6th place? It was a 6th place, yes. With 37 wins and 29 losses. Do you think that record will improve? Like, do you think that Bam Adebayo making this, like, big historic record will help increase their ability to go higher in the seeding?
I think obviously it's only one game, but maybe it can kind of propel them. I know they're tied with the Raptors, I think, with 10 games back from the first number 1 overall seed in the East. But maybe it can kind of propel them and get some energy for the rest of March and leading into April and into the playoff push. So
yeah, I honestly think like Miami has always had that chance to go to the playoffs. Like I've never known a time where Miami was never in the playoffs, because like 2012 with Dwayne Wade and LeBron, like they've always had that like playoff aggressiveness. And having Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero at full like power, he's a scary good player. So didn't they win the finals in 2020? What was it? When did they win?
Lost to the Lakers in 2020.
2020. Yeah.
And they lost the finals in 2023 too to the Nuggets.
Yes, but I thought they won one recently. Well, this could help them like emotionally want to get to that championship point. You think?
I mean,
they could.
I mean, I don't know if it's gonna like influence them that much, but maybe just Bam playing really good. Maybe it gets him going more, and maybe that kind of further
of course, he's gonna have to make more threes, because once he makes those threes, oh my gosh, But
great milestone for Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. Definitely like a cool thing for 83 points. A lot of NBA players are very surprised, but like also know like how hard Bam works and his worth ethic and determination to kind of be the best player possible. And like his evolution of his game has definitely been something that's like pretty tremendous. So
and this is the NBA we're talking. It's not like a kiddie pool or anything. Like it's not like some G League game. These are guys going 100 miles an hour down the paint. Like this is real stuff that he's doing right now. So and it's a lot of effort. Like you said, in the working out and stuff, it's a lot of training that goes into it, making sure that you're gonna hit that amount of shots. Like even just free throws, like that. They were like, oh my god, that's all he did. I couldn't hit all those free throws in a row. Like I get that I'm not that greatest of a basketball player, but mentally, like it's so hard to train yourself to hit all of those shots in a row. So, but yeah, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you're going to be in the next couple of episodes, depending on if you're available. But thanks for being here.
I appreciate you having me as a guest. I really appreciate this opportunity. I think it was a great way to kind of incorporate me into the podcast series if this happens in the future. So I want to thank you for your support and having me on as a guest.
Yeah, no, I know that you have a lot of interest in the sports world, so having you on, I would love to like hear like all of that's going on in your head with the current sports status, like what's going on in the world.
No, I definitely appreciate it and hope to be on soon.
Thank you. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Everything's going to be linked down below, Spotify, my website, and everything, so make sure you go take a look. And I will see you in the next one.